Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited for this video because we are starting a new series and it's going to be the Disney Princess Challenge. Now, if anyone watches Clare Siobhan, please tell me I'm saying that right, but you'll know that she's been doing the Disney Princess Challenge and, well, that's basically just it. I watched that, I want to do it too, so I have a lot of things that I'm hopefully going to be doing different. I'm like trying so hard not to copy anyone I've seen on the internet do this. I might succeed a little bit, I might not, but it's going to be a good time. So today we are going to start the video by creating our Snow White and her evil stepmother and her parents too, but I'm just gonna MC Command Center kill them off real quick because I want them on the family tree. I swear there's logic behind it. Okay, so I guess let's hop into Creative Sim and we're gonna make Snow White. I'm so excited. I haven't made her for a long time. I made her a little while back, but now I have custom content, so it'll be fun. Okay, let's go. Alright, now we have our beautiful Snow White. I love her, I think she's adorable. So, I'm planning, to be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I think that it takes place in kind of more of a modern setting, but they're still like royalty maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe they're just a really high up family and they have a lot of money and that's kind of their status. So maybe that's how it goes. I'm not totally sure yet. I'll kind of figure that out as I go. But it is taking place in more of a modern setting, so I gave her kind of a modern look and some cute outfits. Kind of make her seem like she's young and happy and hasn't seen much of the world yet. So she has some cute outfits. I'm sure we'll see all of them because I'm playing a lot with her. Then we have her evil stepmother. Apparently she has an official name. It's Grimhilda. Hopefully I said that right. I'm not sure, but I'll probably refer to her as the evil queen for most of this. And that's her second outfit. I gave her two. I couldn't help it. I figure that they are kind of a, if they are kind of a high status family, I can still dress them up as fancy as I'd like. I have all these custom content outfits, I would like to use them, so that's how I justify that. But she actually turned out pretty cool. I really like her. I think she looks like very villainy. So cool. Yeah, and I did make her parents, like her actual mother and father, but I'm just gonna zip in and probably kill them off real quick. I just wanted them to be in the family tree because I think that's fun. So that is our family, and now we're ready to start playing. Ooh, I'm super excited. So let's do that. Off we go. Okay, so we're finally back, and I've done some things to the house I moved them into. I've also killed their parents, but we're just gonna slip past that. Not much to it. But now we are moved into a house. I moved them to this lot. I think it's called Umbridge Manor in Willow Creek. And it's actually really cool. But I did some things to it. I put in, well, I didn't put in, but I made up a nice little room for our dear Snow White. I'll assign to her. And I didn't do anything with the third room. I just figured this is where her mom and dad were living. But then he got remarried and they switched to this room, which is now just the evil queen's room. And over here, I thought this was such a cool, like, magic mirror kind of looking thing. And it's all, like, candle lit and very spooky. And I thought it was fun. So while I was building this, I also realized that I completely forgot to mention the rules. Because this is a challenge. This is an official challenge. And I totally forgot to mention the rules. They will be linked in the description of this video, but I'm going to talk about them now. So for Snow White Generation 1, founders have humble beginnings, so what's better than Snow White? To create Snow White, storytellers may create her as a teenager and make her evil stepmother. I decided to make her as a young adult, and maybe now that she's a young adult, she's starting to realize that, you know, her stepmother is kind of evil, and maybe this is where she starts going off, or I'll figure it out as I go. But now that she's a young adult, the story begins. Her requirements are she must be a female, which I've done, must have 7 children to be the Doors. I'm not too worried. I have a lot of kids in The Sims. I do. I very much enjoy raising children. However, I feel like those are famous last words, like, oh, I'm not too worried. 7 children later, I'm losing my mind. At least it'll be good video footage. Next, each child must have the same baby daddy. That's nice, not like a 100 baby challenge. Each child must achieve something before their teenage years. This can be reaching level 5 in a toddler skill, reaching level 3 in all toddler skills, or completing their childhood aspiration, or becoming a grade A student in school. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do of those yet. I'm just going to most of this is me winging it. I'm just gonna go along with the rules for the most part. Oh, and the parenthood requirement is each child must age up with at least one positive character trait. I do have parenthood, so I am going to go along with that. Although that is the requirement that I am the most worried about. That kind of scares me. But I think it'll be okay. I think we're gonna be good, and I think we're ready to start. One more thing I also forgot to mention. I am just a mess. See, this is why I needed to have a script for myself, but I decided that I was just gonna go with it. That's okay. But I did forget to mention her traits, so I made her good, family-oriented, and cheerful. And I also gave her the big happy family aspiration because I feel like she needed it, and also with the character. I mean, she's lost her mother, she's lost her dad, and she has an evil stepmother, so I feel like she'd want to surround herself with good family, and that also kind of justifies her having 7 children. So that works. And then the evil queen, I did make her public enemy because I really don't have anything. I wasn't really sure what else to do. Oh, the reward trait kind of sounds like her. Masterminds know just the right things to say to cause anger, sadness, and jealousy in their opponents. I guess that sounds about right, so that actually worked out good. But her traits are, she is jealous, evil, and mean. I think that's good. And oh, I need to change my lifespan. So that is those are our Sims to start. Need to check my season length. I think that's all good. And I think we're finally ready to play. Save your game, save often is my tip of the day. Always save. I am so paranoid that I'm gonna play The Sims for a long time. If I'll be on there for like 2 hours and play through so much and then lose it all because I didn't save. So that's all. You will probably see me save often. So here we are. Snow White is living with her evil stepmother. What's my story? I had a whole thing I was thinking about the entire time I'm doing the renovations to the house. And now I should have written it down. See, alright, lesson learned, always write a script. Always write a script. Our content can be random, but our words cannot. I don't do good with the words. Okay, so the backstory goes that Snow White lived happily with her parents, and then her mother died, her father got remarried, and then he died under mysterious circumstances. So now she's left with her evil stepmother, who may or may not be planning her demise. We'll get into that later. It's gonna be fun. I think that's the one thing I have an idea about, but not much anything else. So, I guess let's start going through their day. You know, I don't play with mean Sims much, so you know what? Just for a little bit of fun. I don't play with them much. I don't know what she's yelling at her about. She's just so jealous that she's young and she's pretty and she hasn't gone through the hardships that she has. Maybe she wasn't always a rich person. Maybe she had to get there through a bit of lies, deception, and other methods. I feel like our Snow White, she kind of puts up with everything she does. She justifies it in just different ways. Like, maybe it was originally that she was coming to a house. She had gotten married to her father and was maybe kind of insecure about being there with her, and she tried her best, but she's just mean. And I think sometimes she says things back, but for the most part, she probably just kind of walks off and lets it go and says, oh, she must have had a rough day. There's gotta be a reason she would say something like that. So I forget what other things are there. I think that her stepmother like just would not like her leaving the house. Like, she's an adult now, but she still is kind of living under the rules as she was as a teenager, which were basically don't leave the house unless it's for school. So she's probably just been kind of stuck. I do have this really cool vanity that I gave her. She has a really cute room. Let's see. Can you sing in the mirror? Oh, I wanted to have her come and sing or something. I'll have her paint or do something. I think she does. She'd be a good painter. So let's put her doing that. I don't know if she's allowed to have a job, but maybe when she's run away with 7 children, then maybe that's how she'll make some money. She'll paint. The evil queen is going to go consult her mirror because her mirror is how she gains her confidence, how she feels good about herself. She's a little self-absorbed. Oh, maybe I should have given her that trait. That would have been good. Snow White, after another frustrating conversation, she's going to paint and cool herself off and maybe think to herself about how hard of a time her stepmother must be having. It probably still hasn't been long since her father passed away, so she's like, oh, she's just lost her husband and she can't be feeling good about that. She probably is thinking about how she feels having lost her dad and how it must feel to lose a spouse. Little does she know, she probably doesn't care. But she's got the house and she's got a nice amount of money. The only thing left is the child. Maybe she'll be thinking of ways to marry her off or something, or even poison her. Just trying to find ways that she can get her out of the picture and have everything to herself. So she's up here just kind of thinking about her dad, trying to calm herself down after another attack from the evil queen, while she's down here maybe chatting up Mortimer, and maybe with all his money maybe she'll be ready for him next. I don't know. So I'm gonna ask the evil queen to maybe go out and get some ingredients or some drinks or something for the guests, or maybe along those lines, something that they can sip on and have a good time, because I don't think there's a bar here. I don't think we do have a bar, do we? So yeah, that makes sense. So she asked her to go out and get some things, and Snow White, being nice, she's like, oh, yeah, she wants my help, so I'm going to have to help her. And she's gonna go out, and I guess we're gonna go bring back something for the guests. In order to pick up something for her stepmother and her friends who have come over, this is where things are gonna get fun, but she's gotta order first. She's gonna order something to go. How about we bring scones back? That sounds super fancy, and I just like the sound of that. So she's gonna come up. Oh, it's Don Lothario. That works out good. Okay, let's go. We'll say hi to Don and try and get our scones for the stepmother. And while he's getting her scones, Snow White hears an interesting piece of gossip that there is an event happening, just a little party, nothing too extravagant or fancy, but it is happening at this bakery. I forget what it's called, but it's going to happen at the bakery that night. It's just kind of a little shindig, and because she's Snow White and everyone loves her so much, of course they want her to come. They think it would be fantastic if she showed up. She's not really sure if she can get away, but she thinks that maybe, just maybe, there's a chance that she could. So what time's the party? I think it's at 6. So the party will be at 6, and she'll have to sneak out when her stepmother isn't really paying attention. Alright, scones in hand, we should head back to her stepmother and start planning an escape route, I guess. So we just got home and the evil stepmother is nowhere to be found. I guess they just went over to someone else's house. I guess because we took too long or something, I don't know. She's gonna come home and she's going to be upset that Snow White took so long and they ended up going somewhere else instead. So she's just going to be very mean. Send her away, send her to a room or something very dramatic. She's gonna be mean. How dare you embarrass others? I don't know. She's also going to steal the scone. I don't know if that was... Ooh, she's being insulted. So very upset. She's gonna go up to her room and maybe make an angry painting. She's going to kind of take out her emotions in that. Evil stepmother can come enjoy her scone or whatever. So we've got the evil queen sitting here and she's going to take this opportunity of Snow White not being downstairs to invite over a little someone. So Grimhilda has a little visitor. Now this, for our series, is our huntsman. Grimhilda here has a plot. She's got a plan. She needs to get rid of Snow White once and for all. And so she's finding this dude who's good at this kind of stuff. She's like, okay, we need a plan. Woo. So the plan is that she's going to have him over for a meal and he's going to supply her with a poison that will just kill Snow White, right?
Sure, but
I think that's a fabulous idea. It's a smart plan on her part. It's going to be because of him, and it can't really be traced back to her. So now this plan is going to take place tomorrow night. So now the evil queen's going to be like, you better go though so she doesn't suspect a thing. Ooh, they're being so evil.
Oh, Nabaquink.
And off he goes.
Bye.
Okay, see ya, man. So now she's going to go and consult her mirror about her plan and just be all excited and start talking to herself, I guess. She's feeling very good about this plan. It's a little after 6 o'clock, but I think Snow White sees her opportunity to sneak out while the evil queen is supposedly getting ready for bed, but really she's talking to her evil mirror. So now Snow White is going to take her opportunity, and off we go. Going to head out alone, and people are probably coming in and out and just hanging out. It's supposed to be super. So it doesn't look like the party's gotten too started yet. So Dawn's here, and oh, would you look at that? Oh, it just happens to be Mr. Prince here. Oh, how could this have happened? So a very pretty man has shown up to the party. And I think that Snow White is like, she's like kind of the, she'd go up and be immediately like, oh, hello there. Or he'll even come over to her. Nice. Wouldn't they make an attractive couple? I could have 7 kids with them. Give him a compliment. They start talking and get to know each other. Ask him to hang out. Be like, hey, just want to chill with me a little. Yeah. Tom's gonna tell a story. Okay. This pole is very inconvenient right now. Is that Jeffrey? I don't know. I'm not taking my eyes off of this drama. It seems like she's met a very charming prince. So they're getting along super well. Snow White here's just being her charming little self, and he seems really into it. No worries if it doesn't work out. It seems like we've always got Don Lothario as a spare. Well, I'm super glad they're getting along really well. This is working out super well for me and for the purpose of telling a story. Good job, guys. So I think I might feel safe enough to try asking if he's single. Maybe get the green light and throw in a flirt. I always get so nervous before I have my Sims be like, hey, and like romantically try and get involved with someone, because believe me, my Sims have been rejected. It's a problem sometimes, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm trying to have a little faith. Hey, you guys okay? Do I need to reset you? Happy. She's like so excited to be around this dude. So I feel like she's like love at first sight. Pretty much there. And he is single. Well, that works out great. Aw, he's having a deep conversation with her. Aw. I think they're both definitely feeling it. And I feel safe enough to be like, hey. Oh my gosh. They're so cute together. What's this? Goodbye? Heck no. No, I'm not done with you yet. We're not done here. Oh, he took the flirt. Oh, she did that before asking him to hang out. Oh, he took it. No, don't say goodbye. No. Oh, come on, man. She's gonna catch him. Come on, I didn't get to do my flirting. You go run after him. Yes, he's coming back. Aw, look how cute they are. Her hat's going into his skull. Aw. I think for her, like, she's been living with her stepmother and her parents are dead, and it's just been so long since she's really felt loved. So, the first guy she sees, she's like, totally down. And it feels good that he digs her too. Oh, first kiss! Oh yeah! Heck yeah! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Yeah, do the flirt, do the flirt. Come on, I want to get the first kiss. This went just so good. Here it comes. Aww. Yay! Okay, hey. Go for it. Snow White's got a game. Marcus! Why are you back? Oh my gosh, did I just see? Oh my gosh, I can. Okay. So, I have some thoughts. Is this wrong? I feel like it's a little wrong. I don't feel bad though. I think this is... We're good, yeah.
Yubes.
Yeah, we're doing this. I didn't even pick the bush. Because, like, I guess in my head I was set on the bush, but you know, there were like 5 other places for this to be done. Sorry, Snow White. And now we're officially spent. Alright, you can finally go home. I'll let you go. That was very successful, I would say. I think we did good. So Snow White here is just gonna sneak back up to her bedroom. I love her little nightgown. I thought that was cool. And it would seem that the evil queen is sound asleep. She didn't even notice we were gone. She's probably like dreaming about one day that she'll have this place all to herself. And everything's working in her favor to get Snow White out of the picture, and she'll have everything she could ever want. The evil queen is going to serve up a grand meal. What should we make? Let's make the turkey. That sounds very fancy. She's gonna cook up something for her dinner party tonight, which she hopes will go very well. She's feeling insecure and ready to get rid of Snow White. Her mom's like giving approval. Her mom from the other side. That's cute. Oh my gosh, she's even evil. She's laughing, maniacal laugh, while she's cooking the meal that she hopes will kill Snow White. Oh my gosh, that's like so dark. Oh, Lucas would like to come over to hang out. I don't know. Maybe she can sneak out and they'll go see each other today. That's so sweet though, he's already calling her. I think we'll sneak out. We'll see. Maybe the evil queen will be too busy finishing her food to notice that Snow White has disappeared for an hour. So Snow White saw her opportunity to sneak out of the house while her stepmother was cooking and meet up with her love. Aww, and she's even professing her undying love for him. Unfortunately, the two can't stay together forever, and Snow White is going to have to go home for her stepmother's dinner party. Well, not really a party. She's going to have to go home for dinner. Will it be her last? Snow White has returned home for the party with her stepmother, but she wasn't feeling well a second ago. So she's just going to head to the bathroom before things really get started. I didn't do her party outfit. Did I not? I feel like I did. Did I miss it? What? Oh, I must have missed it. Okay, I guess I didn't, so we're just gonna throw her in her other everyday. What is that outfit? It looks so weird on her. Alright, well, that works. While Snow White visits the bathroom, the evil queen and her accomplice are here to make sure that the meal that definitely looks like it should be poisoned. Poor quality, come on man, I know you were level 1, but... So they have come together in the kitchen to make sure that everything is according to plan, that the food has now been poisoned and is ready for its victim. Now we know how things went in the movie. The huntsman took pity on poor Snow White. Well, not pity, I guess, but he felt bad. You know why? Because this is wrong. Murder is wrong. Murder is wrong, and he's not totally sure about it. And is already kind of questioning things right now. That killing this poor child, who still has so much of her life ahead of her, is not the best idea. Now Snow White, over here, oh my gosh, is going to do something. Oh my gosh, this is gonna sound really stupid if it doesn't work, but she is going to... I think my hands are shaking. Why is it taking so long? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there she is. Oh my gosh. This came up. I thought she was gonna talk. I thought she was gonna share the big news with her stepmother. She's just gonna talk about the weather. Okay, wanna see her little bump? Aw. She's gonna come out and talk to. No, stop cooking. So she is going to go and talk to her stepmother. Probably share the big news, I guess. She doesn't trust her, but not trust, but going to share the news.
Kloya Mebumba, Wallake, Harzini, Shusha, So Chem.
But the huntsman, now overhearing their conversation, decides that he doesn't want to go through with it. The huntsman has revealed the plot to kill her and decided that he did not want to go through with it. And the plot now revealed. Yeah, Snow White here feeling a little concerned. So she does not take the meal. So the huntsman has told her that it would be better for her to just get out of there. Obviously the evil queen will not stop at anything to make sure that Snow White has died. Away from her home, Snow White goes. She doesn't know where she's gonna go, but she's at least safe. She's gonna have a child. Good God. I can't believe I did that so soon. That's so soon. And now we're gonna have 6 more. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is insane. But at least the plot was revealed And now she can go off with her child and hopefully her lover, I guess. Lover, it's such a weird word. But her, I guess, kind of dude she's seeing. Her Prince Charming will hopefully help her. So, with that, I think I'm gonna end the episode. So, next episode we're going to be introduced to her cottage, I guess. And I'll explain all that, and you'll see the speed build of it. Because I actually still have to do that, but I'm going to build it, and next time we will be following Snow White some more, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll have our first child, and we'll get things started on, I guess, our doors. Alright then. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but also not nervous, and the fact that I'm less nervous about raising the children makes me more nervous, because I feel like I'm gonna mess myself up. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Any little bit will help the channel, because we're still pretty new. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh my gosh, what have I done?